Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, February 26th. And you can see this picture here, a nice sunset from South Haven. Picture sent to me the night before the big wind event. And no doubt a lot of this ice broken up and pushed towards shore. But again, nice sunset there. Again, that was just prior to the big wind event over the weekend. As far as the headlines go, snow late tonight. It'll be light to moderate, but it'll be about a 10 or 12 hour period of snow, bringing us about 3 to 6 inches. The heaviest amounts around 5 to 6 inches. Looks like it'll be from St. John's to Clare and then back to the west, Big Rapids, Muskegon, Ludington, in that area. The lighter snows are 1 to 3 inches or a little bit less will be once you get south of Lansing. The Lansing area itself looks like about 2 to 4 inches. Up here in the Breckenridge, Middleton, Lakeview, Newaygo areas, I think about 5, maybe 6 inches of snow. So it'll be a pretty nice snow system. As far as our snow so far for the year here in Breckenridge, 39.9. We're just 1/10 of an inch away from being normal. And again, we'll surpass that here tonight into tomorrow. And that'll end up giving us a snowier than normal winter as it looks right now. And as far as temperatures out there this morning, mainly in the teens. The cold spot 9.5 at Lakeview, the warm spot 18.8 at Jasper. And you can see the winter weather advisories issued for much of central and west central lower Michigan. Again, I expect advisories to be issued for much of the Saginaw Valley, the Thumb area, and in the north central lower Michigan as well. So although there's not advisories now, there will be, I'm sure, within the next couple of hours. As far as the satellite view, you can see some moisture around this morning. Again, mainly some scattered light snow showers across the area of southern lower Michigan into southwest Ontario. But again, we expect this to kind of dissipate quite quickly here. Our main precipitation event's going to be coming in from the west as that moisture spreads in and rides up over into the cold air, where that will squeeze out any moisture available. Right now we're looking at about 25 to 3/10 of an inch of liquid equivalent, but at about 18 to 1 snowfall ratios. That'll produce a good 5 or 6 inches of snow across much of mid-Michigan, and a little bit less as you head to far southern lower Michigan. On the radar this morning, you can see some of this light returns, some of it not reaching the ground, but again, this will all dissipate here over the next couple of hours, and we'll wait for the main batch to move in late tonight, probably around or after midnight, and it'll snow pretty steady right on through about noon tomorrow at least. On the weather map this morning, you can see just this elongated area of snow. Again, this area here across the Great Lakes will be mainly for tonight. No big organized low pressure system, but we will get a surface low begin to show up across central Illinois, and that'll move across the Ohio Valley towards the mid-Atlantic states. Again, the heaviest snow will be to the north of that. Again, especially right across the middle part of the state, looks like you'll be the big winners with about 3 to 6 inches of snow expected. As far as the weather map for Thursday morning, that system moves well off to the east, and really not a whole lot expected here right on through much of next week as it looks right now. We expect that big system here to develop across the southern states. Again, it'll be separated from the northern jet, so we don't expect that system that which once thought was going to be a major winter storm will remain pretty weak and then move towards the mid-Atlantic states, bringing precipitation. We could see a trace to maybe an inch or so of snow late Friday night into Saturday, but right now it doesn't look like a big system at all for us. As far as that low pressure system expected to be across the Ohio Valley here on Saturday, it looks to be a great setup for a pretty big storm for Michigan. The problem is this will be a pretty weak low. See it forecasted at 1016 millibars, so not a very intense low as it moves off to the east. Just did not get a lot of phasing or separation between the northern jet stream system and the southern system, and again, that's why we don't expect this to intensify very much at all. But again, it could bring us a little bit of late snow Friday night into Saturday. As far as precipitation, you can see a pretty decent amount of precipitation expected here over the next 7 days. And as far as the snowfall, a pretty solid area of about 4 or 5 inches across much of the area. And again, there'll be some isolated areas that pick up around 6 inches or so across mid-Michigan. Lesser amounts as you head down towards the state line. Again, with maybe even a mix of some freezing drizzle or freezing rain as that system pulls off to the east. We'll see the mid-level moistures get stripped away. And then again, that could allow for a little bit of freezing rain across much of the area here as the system winds down. As far as our in-house computer, again, showing about 2 to 3 inches of snow very late Friday night, and another 2 to 3 through Saturday, or a Wednesday morning rather, Tuesday night rather, and then into Wednesday again. So it won't be a big system, but it'll certainly whiten up the ground. And then you can see our temperatures hold pretty steady into the 20s through much of the rest of the week into the weekend. And then Sunday we nosedive. Again, by Monday morning we could be down near zero. And again, here's that other weak system for the day on Saturday, which right now it does not look like it'll be all that big of a deal. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.